Hello there, Allotment Flower Garden. Right, we said we'd come back to you when I was setting my dahlias off. I'm going to start setting a few off today. We're down on Allotment in greenhouse. So what I do is I take these crates, which I think they're called mushroom boxes, I do believe. That you can pick them up, they're knocking about. Just lined it with some newspaper. Any standard compost will do. Really, newspapers just stop out compost falling out of box. See a bit more in there. This is just clover bedding compost. So I take my tubers. So there you go. That's the cut end. That's the stem, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit them in like that, Dan. Nice and snug next to each other. The marking, what you see on them is sulphur, because I put sulphur on to help with stop damping off and stop moulds. Just top them up a little bit. What I do is I label the box up. So these are a mini ball. Yeah. Because obviously we're showing classes, so I'll keep all the classes together. Yeah. And then we have the stick my glasses on. We have the label with the actual name on, which the labels always stop with the dahlias, so we don't get them mixed up. So that's Blight and Lady in Red. Yeah. Yep. There's 5 of these, so the 5 go in. You don't have to do this. You can plant them straight out into the ground when all chances of frost have gone. The reason I do it is because I want to get some cuttings off, so it wants to increase my stock. So if I set them off in here in greenhouse, a bit of warmth, you'll get them shoots coming. When they get a couple of pairs of leaves on, I'll take them off, root them, and grow them on for this year's show plants. The other reason I like to do it like this as well is because what I will do once I've got enough cuttings off is I'll disregard the tubers. Yeah. Because your cuttings will make better plants and flowers than your tubers. And also, people who know if they grow dahlias, especially in pots, wait space for a couple of years, you get really big tubers and you start getting a nightmare to overwinter. So you're better off, if you can and you've got space, set them off like this, get them growing, get some cuttings off and do it that way. And again, just that bit of sulphur, just to help with any moulds or damping off till they get going. I like watering, just a mister, a sprayer, as long as your compost isn't bone dry when you put it in, and they'll be fine. That's really how to get going with your dahlias, Dan. Pretty straightforward, really, isn't it? Yeah. Nice, light, airy position. You can do them into plant pots if you've only got 1 or 2. Keep them on a windowsill. Yeah. You know, keep your eye on them. Like I say, where you go. Ranunculus, what we set off the last time we was on. They're starting to show, Dan. They're looking well, I reckon another maybe 10 to 14 days now we're getting that bit more daylight, and I'll be putting them potting them up into pots, which will be that size pot. Yeah. Yeah. And they'll stop in them pots then till they get planted out May time. So yeah, that's about where we're at, I think, at the moment with flowers. I've moved some flowers out of here, the statice and the cornflowers. They don't need heat, it's just going to draw them now, so they've gone into the net tunnel. Yeah. They'll just grow on in there until they're ready for planting out. So, that's good. Yeah. We'll be back soon. All the wallflowers are starting to bud now. They'll look something when they're getting to full flower. Yeah. So we'll come back, we'll have a look at that. Once all his bulbs are up and his wallflowers are flowering, we'll come and have a look at that then. No worries. Cheers, man. All right then. See you later. See you later.